Hi guys, I am Centaurian Mudpig and welcome along to Void Destroyer. We're currently going through the list of tutorials available in the game and we are now up to the final tutorial, Tactical Mode Second Session, covering Tactical Mode commands to ships. Welcome to the second Tactical Training Mission. Let's first switch to Tactical Mode, close the comms, then press the space key. You are now in Tactical Mode. This session will cover ship commands and related topics. First up is controlling your ships in Tactical Mode. Select your ship, then right mouse click on the marked Go To object, the object marked by the green arrow. Right mouse clicking on an object sets it as the target for the selected object. To get the ship moving to the object, toggle crew control via F6. Selecting your ship can be done in a few ways. Left click on it, press F1 to select the ship you are currently controlling in ship mode. So we can press F1, which we've already got selected, F1, or we can left click on it. And we want to right click on this object over here. F6, enable crew control. Your ship's crew will carry out orders on targets based on that target type and its alignment towards you. For example, if you right click on an enemy, the selected ships will attack it. If on a friendly, the ships will follow it. Next up we will issue a Go To command, but this time on empty space. You will see a Go To position marker, press M to start a move command. Position the Go To point via moving the mouse, then left click to confirm. Don't forget you have to have a ship or ships selected. Also, if crew control is disabled, this command will automatically enable it. So we press M and move to this marker over here. We'll press F to follow. F to disengage and use the arrow keys to move around. Q and E to move down and up. You can also issue a move command on empty space by right mouse clicking on empty space. A move command can be chained with multiple waypoints via the shift key. You would hold down the shift key while right clicking on positions. When you left click without a shift key, that would be the final, most often the first, Go To point. You can also elevate or descend the Go To point via the Control and Alt keys. You can create navigation objects, virtual objects in 3D space. These are used for positioning your ships and as a handy utility. Zoom out your camera a bit via the mouse scroll wheel, then press N to create a navigation object. Nav objects appear relative to where the mouse cursor is pointing in 3D space. If you select a nav object by left clicking on it, you can then move it by dragging it with your mouse. When ships are selected and you right click on a nav object, ships will head towards the position of the nav object, allowing for fleet positioning. Another way to select is by pressing Alt and the navigation object ID. First one is 1, second one is 2, etc. So in this case, Alt 1. If you were to press Alt 1 to select, then press another Alt 1, this would zoom the camera on the navigation object, allowing for quick camera movements. For example, setting Nav 1 to the position of your main base. When you have ships selected, right click on the nav object to issue a Go To command. You can also then drag the nav object and the ships will continue going to that nav object. Next up is ship grouping. You can group ships and then easily select them to issuing commands via Control and Group ID key. 1 for Group 1, 2 for Group 2, etc. Make sure that your ship is selected, then press Control 1. Group ships based on a ship class or task for easier control during battles. Control 1 to designate and then press 1 and then we'll continue. When you have designated groups to select ships of that group, press the group ID key. When a group is selected, pressing the group ID key again will focus on that group, allowing quick camera movements. If the group indicator didn't light up, bottom of the tactical screen, then you don't have any ships selected. You can select multiple ships via drawing the selection rectangle, which is done by holding down the left mouse button, and dragging your mouse over the view to select multiple ships. You can also add and remove selected ships via holding down the Shift key, then left clicking on them. Grouping one ship isn't very useful, but when you have many ships it certainly helps. So they're now currently holding position. Let's issue hold command to your ship. First make sure that your ship is selected, then press the H key. We've already done that. This command will automatically enable crew control, so if you were to go back to ship mode, you could disable it via F6. Let's issue a wait command to your ship. Again, make sure that your ship is selected, then press the T key. If you hold down the T key again, you can wait longer. Shift T key resets it. A wait command tells the ships to wait in the spot for 10 seconds before taking the next action. So if you have more valuable ships that you want to hold their spots before engaging a battle, issue a wait command and your cannon fodder will reach the enemy sooner than your more valued ships. If your ship didn't reach its hold position yet, it will wait then resume on its course. Press T again to increase the wait time by another 10 seconds. Shift T to cancel the wait time. There are a few other commands. For example, press the P key to issue patrol commands. Ships will circle the designated spot. The I key to issue an idle command. Ships won't respond to any enemies. The R key to issue a rotate command, which can be useful for aligning large capital ships. If there are more commands that would be useful, pass them along the chain. These commands are also available via buttons. If at least one friendly ship is selected, an additional screen becomes available on the lower right hand corner for your use. Although in this session we only issued commands to one ship, selecting multiple ships and using groups and nav objects gives you a lot of control in a short amount of time. Press space to exit tactical mode and return to ship mode. You are back in ship mode. This concludes the second part of tactical training. Well guys, I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial series and it's helped you to get along in War Destroyer, or at least to navigate the tutorials a bit easier since this is how I've recorded it. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Until next time guys, bye for now.